And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And here we go from New Orleans. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. 19, Chargers, 19, Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing on their first play. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
19, Tiger, 19, Warriors, 70, 60, Bobcat, 60, Mustang, 19, Cub 19, Cub 19.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
70 Lions, 18 Pioneer, 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it.
Okay, ready?
They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Sticking to the air here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. New set of downs from 37. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Hits his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He's gained 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. The Cotton fires out wide, complete. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
60.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. When that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
Here's a throw. Has him on a quick hitter. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
A gain of 9.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Ready.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's the snap on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
All set to go now from the 35. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Now he's past the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Saints nothing. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 21-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
ETN gets it on his own read. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
34-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Vikings have played to an early lead. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They start with 2nd and 6.
19 Lions.
Now looking to throw. Vikings bring pressure and they got him. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 13 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
18, Pioneer.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. The rookie out of UCLA.
Man, giving you this shit.
He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21.
21. Saints nothing. Will Reichert to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Bernard on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
18 Rattlers. Mustang 19.
2nd down pass play coming. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a 1st down here.
On the set.
They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs.
Buffalo at Cougar 19. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
79 Broncos.
Going again on second. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
7 Pirates. Warriors 70.
He's going to throw it again. He finds Chigakopo for the grab. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard
Throwing
line.
off the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard
Well, you don't
line.
get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him on the slant. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Saints.
On the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard
Come
line.
on, come on. Set. Route, go 3. Mustang 19. Ready?
On the red zone now. He will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints start to fight back for their first points of this game. Smith tacks on the point after. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game.
Vikings 21, Saints 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jackson on the return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Justin Jefferson.
Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And things look tougher now with third and long.
10 yards to go.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Forced out to his right. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. On fourth down, it's the veteran Tress Way who's out for the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Starts his return from the 23. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They go play action on first down. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Lion. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
70 Lions. Press on 80. Motion.
Throwing now on first down. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Panther 11, Bracco 80. Mustang 18, Rattler 18, 70 Ranger, Big Lion.
Throwing it again here. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Well, look underneath here for ETN. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, Warriors 70. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort. So no gain on first down.
All right, we'll call that one a drop. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack, but he's also denied a gain of any kind.
On the set.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
19 tight.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. The right side cut by Olave. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's complete. This is Olave. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
A gain of 17
And those are the
yards.
completions they rely on from their passing game.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Cougar 19. Shot 60. Shot 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's second and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Panthers 60. Panthers 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. 18 Pioneer. Mustang 19.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one connects. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Ready? Raptor 19, 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
One final shot before the half. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Smith able to put it through. And that gets him back to within 11. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 30-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. From the shotgun, McCarthy. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Kobe Durant has it. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second. They
get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. He's going deep. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings push their lead to 18.
Saints 10. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
One play in Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Has him on a quick hitter. He gets loose down the right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
For the extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints make it an 11-point ball game.
28, Saints 17.
Reed now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jackson on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. There, he dropped it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Last last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. So the Vikings will try a field goal on fourth down. Will Reichert headed out from the right hash, about 45 yards out. Reichert connects there. And that extends their lead to 14.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stops a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not remove the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On second down, it's ETN. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Working quickly here.
Taken down back at the 42.
Viking, 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready,
From the gun on third down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
60 Vikings, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 Lions, Mustang 19. Ready?
They'll throw it here on first. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it, brought in, inside the 20. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
79 Broncos. Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the red zone on first. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
It's now
after the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
They are throwing it again. Coming at the goal line. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. The extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Saints 24.
Now from a franchise who authored the most famous one ever back in that 09 Super Bowl, it's the Saints starting the half with an onside kick. Oh, the Saints are looking confident that they have it, and they do! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. It got second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A loss of 1.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. McCarthy fires out wide, complete, and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. McCarthy to throw for it. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Warriors 70.
ETN gets it on the draw. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. He rolls to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Kate, unfortunately, I think we're watching a welcome to the NFL type of game for this young man. Tested after the first couple interceptions, and like they say, sometimes when it rains, it just pours.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. And down to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Looking to throw. That's caught. This is Addison. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
It's a gain of 32. 1st down, Vikings.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Headed out right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Rolling back, gets the handoff. across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
The Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he is down at the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
At the 30-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Vikings leading by 7. So first and 10 now from the 30. Motion man right is Jefferson. First down, and they go right back to it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. And just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Another carry for him. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
A gain of 6 yards.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And it's going to be a win for the Vikings here today as they get the first down and they can take the clock down to 0 now. The Saints call their third and final timeout. All set now, first and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
Mahone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4. And a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's second and 12.
22-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tempo. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
He's round up for him. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.